Hello and welcome. This is a reading for Virgo for March 2023. Welcome to the table, Virgo. I have pre-shuffled the cards, but I will shuffle them again for you. I'm an intuitive reader and I read in real time. The crystals have been in their salt bath. The flowers are from my garden. And I have used the gong to clear the energy on the table and to put protection on the table, both for myself and for you. Now, Virgo, I have actually put some stickers on these cards. I believe some people are sensitive to nudity, so if you see a sticker on the card, that's what they're there for. I apologise to the artist who created the cards with great love, but I believe that's necessary for me to do so. Okay, I'm also going to pass on to you an intuitive message that I picked up. So it came to me in images while I was doing the gonging. So I'm going to pass that on and we'll see if any of that has any relevance to the cards that come out. So first I saw what was like what I would describe as a dragon's lair in the side of a mountain, with storm clouds outside the lair. But you were emerging out of the lair, and from the clouds came a daffodil. Now the daffodil was sparkling, so sending out sparks of light. I got the feeling that the daffodil was almost like an announcement. So something good is going to be announced to you, I think, Virgo. And then I saw some flames being thrown towards that announcement, but the cosmic wind blew the flames away. So I did get the sense of something really nice coming towards you, and I do think you're being protected as well. So that's what I saw in my vision today, so I will pass that on. If it has no relevance to the reading, well, we can just laugh that off, but we'll see. Sometimes the cards sometimes give a little bit more insight, and the little vision sometimes does come to play out in the cards. So let's start this reading. I use 5 cards along the top and 5 cards along the bottom row. I talk about each one of those cards as they come out, and then I overlay them with a second spread. I talk about those cards as well, and I try and pull the reading together as I'm moving through it. I do have a third deck of cards on the table if I need them, but I try to avoid that. First card out, Temperance. Okay. Second card out, 8 of Swords in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. On the bottom row, we've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Cups in the upright position, 6 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Wands in the upright position, Ace of Swords in the upright position, and I'll show you the bottom of the deck. I'll have a look what that is. So the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, so we've got Temperance here, the first card out on the deck, on the table. Temperance is healing, finding a balance between your subconscious and your conscious mind. Okay, so that's what Temperance is usually referring to. You can see the transformation here. There is a cauldron there with a fire in it. So fire energy also always talks about when you go into the fire, when you go through those difficult times, then you actually become transformed. So it's this fire energy of transformation, and then the balance between the conscious and the unconscious mind. Got the 8 of Swords, so going round and round about something in your mind, trying to find a solution, maybe doing a bit of problem solving, but you can also just be sort of going over the same territory over and over again. As you can see, this bird can easily escape this cage of swords. Is choosing not to find the way out. Okay, now this ravens are noted for being intelligent, so a raven could easily find his way out of that. So you could easily find yourself find your way out of a situation if you wanted to. Perhaps sometimes you're overthinking something. That's what it could be saying here. Here we've got, and this is one of these cards with the little stars on. I do apologise, but look, it's better to take care of those people who are sensitive than to ignore them. So we've got the Two of Cups in the reverse position. So the Two of Cups is about two people expressing their love, and in this case perhaps you feel you're not able to express your love sufficiently, or perhaps feeling that that's not being expressed towards you. Okay, here we've got the Three of Swords, some sort of pain, some sort of emotional pain. Hopefully this emotional pain will be leaving you. It's in the reverse position. Perhaps it's something you don't want to look at that's causing you pain. As you can see, there are three swords in that forge of fire, so the heart is on fire, the heart is broken a little bit. So something has caused you pain, but it's something I suspect that perhaps you don't want to look at. Okay? Unless you look at the pain and feel the pain, it won't heal. Okay? That's what happens with this card. If you don't deal with the pain and you don't look at the pain, you can't heal from your pain. Here we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So Three of Pentacles is collaboration with other people, working together. It can be a contract. It's in the reverse position. So if it is a contract, make sure you check the fine details and make sure that you are being rewarded for the services that you're rendering. Okay? So that is always, it's in the reverse position, so it's giving you a little bit of a warning, a little bit of advice to take good care with contracts. Got 2 threes here, so talking about sort of, this is an energy of multiple people rather than just two people. Here we've got the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is a little bit out in the cold, feeling a little bit lonesome, a little bit disconnected perhaps from society, perhaps feeling a little bit impoverished. Don't lose hope. It isn't always winter for a long time. Perhaps this is an energy that has been surrounding you for a while. Perhaps you have been feeling very much out in the cold or alone, or not very, very connected to society. Perhaps feeling, you can see these people are on the outside of society, and they're often shunned because they're poor, not treated with the kind of respect that they're due. Just because you're poor and having hard times doesn't mean that you should be treated with disrespect. So perhaps you're feeling that you're not getting sufficient respect or not getting enough, how shall I put it? Not enough respect. But that society is ignoring you, that you're becoming invisible. You're just like a wallflower. You know, poor people often become wallflowers. Nobody sees them. Nobody makes eye contact with them. Here we've got the Nine of Cups in the upright position. So this is all your dreams coming true. So as you can see, somebody lying there, reclining, offering their hand to the angels above, and the angels are filling their cup with all of their wishes. So this is a very happy card to find, a very auspicious card on the table. So perhaps this going round and round your head is completely unnecessary because your wishes do look like they're going to come true. So that's rather a lovely energy. Here we've got the Six of Swords. It's in the reverse position. So in the reverse position, this is, and this is rather interesting, they're coming out of a cave. Remember when I was talking about the dragon's lair? So they're coming out of this cave, they're coming out of the darkness. So perhaps coming out of a dark period of your life, coming out into the open, perhaps more connected with society, more connected with people. Now, like, we've all been through COVID, so a lot of us will have been a little bit held back. But this is coming out, but it's a delay, so there could be some delays in coming forward. Perhaps you need to come forward in partnership rather than on your own. This is with your family, so this is no going back. Okay, so no going back into the, but it's in the reverse position. So I do suggest perhaps there's some delays in you coming out more often and getting out and about more. That could be the case, but you're bringing your family with you when you come out. You're not alone, okay? So this is better times ahead, but because it's in the reverse position, I assume it's the darkness will be behind you. Here we've got the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands, as you can see, creative, flowering, getting a result from your hard work, from the efforts that you've put in. You can see the flowers being generated. So this is a result of hard work. The nectar is flowing. You can see there are birds and bees there. So this is allowing life to flow, letting the energy flow, being creative, not holding back. If there's something you want to do, if there's something you're passionate about, go and do it. This is the energy on the table that's saying go ahead and do that, okay? Particularly if you've been through some difficult periods, it's very important for you to actually start engaging with life. As you can see, nature, so perhaps going out into nature might be the answer, allowing that energy to flow. Here we've got the Ace of Swords. So this is a lovely card. This is a real breakthrough. This is clarity and clear thinking. So a mental breakthrough or a legal breakthrough. This is a lovely, lovely energy to have. So if it's a legal breakthrough, then it does look like it will be successful. It also looks like you will know the truth about something. Also means that anything that you didn't know or that you thought was withheld from you, you will find out, because this is finding the truth. And the moon always signifies illusion. So anything or something that is hidden. So anything that you think may have been hidden from you or was an illusion, you will find the truth, okay, and go ahead with clarity. So it's lovely. Let's overlay these now. I'll talk about this as we get to it. So Nine of Pentacles there. I'll talk about that as we move along. Let's have a look at Temperance and clarify Temperance. Okay, we've got the Two of Cups. Okay, this in this case is in the upright position. So Two of Cups there. She's holding 2 cups. Two of Cups, allowing the energy to flow. Love, sharing love. Let's have a look at the Eight of Swords. And this can also be self-love. As you can see, there's an angel there. So perhaps having self-love as well, okay? Showing yourself some love and some kindness and some generosity. Okay, Eight of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. I'll clarify this Two of Cups in the reverse position. And perhaps you feel that you have not been able to express your love freely, or that you felt that somebody was holding back on their love. So this is actually when two people are showing equal love to one another, and it does look like there's some holding back of that flow. So that's because that's in the reverse position. There's no sense of a separation, it's just holding back of that flow. Okay, let's have a look at the Two of Cups. Got the Devil, Three of Swords, got Strength, Three of Pentacles. Let's clarify that one. Page of Cups in the reverse position. Five of Pentacles is the Magician. Nine of Cups. Two of Swords. Six of Swords. Let's have a look at that one. Ten of Wands. Eight of Wands. Two of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. The Sun in reverse. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, I'll show you first and then I'll take a look. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Temperance in reverse. Okay, you had Temperance in the upright position first. It's over here. So there you've got it in the reverse position. Some delays in this healing going on, and that can be related perhaps to this broken-hearted feeling, this sense of being, well, just pain in the heart. That can be grief, separation, feeling like your heart is not being nourished properly. So there may be some sort of delay in finding that balance and finding that healing, but it's definitely on the table here. So it may take longer than you think, and it may take longer than March. We've got the Two of Cups here. So finding a way of expressing your love, allowing that to flow, being connected with a partner, looking at each other, taking time for each other, and engaging with each other. Okay. Now on that, right up the top, as you can see, the balloon has strength on it. Okay. It takes strength, it takes courage to stay in a committed relationship, and you do have strength. Where did I see strength? There. You do have strength, so perhaps you're getting some new strength, some renewed vitality, some new energy. Let's have a look. Let's go on to the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, this cat is dreaming about all the wonderful dinners and all the fancy things that he can find in those cups. So this is letting your imagination free, do some daydreaming. There's nothing wrong with daydreaming. You can have everything you wish for while you're daydreaming. It costs you nothing. I always say you may as well dream big. Dream big. Don't dream small. Dream big, because it costs you nothing. And sometimes when you dream something, later on it becomes a manifestation, because you become aware of what it is you would really like to do. So by all means, dream big. Be careful what you wish for, because your dreams don't always turn out quite the way you think they're going to be. But by all means, take some time to daydream and to, you can follow those dreams quite happily for a few days and enjoy the process without having to spend any money, and it costs you nothing to daydream for a while. Here we've got the Devil card. So the Devil card is usually about things that you are spending time in that may not be for your highest good. So this is an overcommitment of some sort. So you could be overcommitted to something, like you could be a gamer, for example. You could be spending too much time on electronic gaming. You could be gambling, it could be smoking, it could be alcohol, it could be sex, it could be overeating, overindulgence. It can be any one of those things. So anything to do with spending too much time in something that is not in your best interest, or something that maybe then holds you back, because this is an energy of the Devil, is something that holds you down, that keeps you back. It keeps you from living your fullest life. So that's what the Devil card is all about. So you can easily take those chains or cords around the neck, you can take those off. You may be the usually referring to the people at the bottom, that you're feeling trapped. So some sense of feeling trapped or bound or restricted, or the other sensation is that you're spending too much time doing one thing, and that could be daydreaming. Perhaps you're spending too much time daydreaming, but that's not the impression I'm getting. It's on top of the Two of Cups. So perhaps you are spending a lot of time in your head about your relationship instead of expressing what you feel. That can be the case too, in which case that then is damaging if you're not releasing your emotions and you're not sharing your emotions with the person that you love. If that's all inside your head rather than it being expressed, that holds you back as well from getting the fulfillment that you want in this love situation. It does look like, whoops, dropped the card. It does look like you are going to find some strength. Now, it's on top of this Three of Swords card, so perhaps you've been through a period of grief or heartbreak or separation or some area of your life that didn't make you feel like you were allowing the love to come out. It does look like you're going to find some strength. Okay, this is a balance of your intuition and your worldly being, so to speak. It's a lovely balance. It's as you can see, the cat here is balanced on his nose. The lion is making no attempt to get rid of him. This is when there's a unity and a balance. So that's a lovely energy. Anything is possible once you allow that energy to come both from your intuition and from your inner core and your natural what you have naturally on this earth. When you pull that all together, then you can go forward, because then you're more confident. You then have the confidence of the lion and the bravery of the lion to express yourself and to move forward through life. And that can be, you can see that the lion has the tail around his mouth. So perhaps you're not expressing yourself more thoroughly, and that could be causing you this pain. Okay, it's in the reverse position. So perhaps if you're not expressing yourself, that can be the source of your pain. Here we've got the Page of Cups in the reverse position. So this is normally declarations of love. You're waiting for the fish to make a declaration of love. This is quite an emotional sort of a card. This is almost like, how will I say, an immature expression of love, because this person, this Page of Cups is not as experienced in making declarations of love. So it can be an apology. It's in the reverse aspect. So it can be an apology. It can also be that you're withholding expressing your love. That can be also the case. And I'm getting that sense from this as well. And it can actually even be here, because you can see they have like little chokers around their neck. So perhaps not opening up your voice enough to speak. Not allowing yourself the freedom to speak the words of love that you need to speak. Here we've got the Magician. Magician says you have everything that you need on the table in front of you. A little bit of magic coming your way. And as I said, I did see this daffodil coming from the cosmos, all sparkly and shooting positive energy and lots of vitality, and whatever these little sparks were, they were radiant and beautiful. So a little bit of a spark coming towards you, perhaps a little bit of magic coming in soon. So hopefully that's exactly what that meant when I saw the flower with the sparkles. A little bit of magic coming in to liven up your situation. You've got the Two of Swords in the reverse position. So again, this is a closing off of the heart, making a decision. But you can see the swords are crossed across his heart. So he's closed off his heart or hardened against something. Perhaps not being expressing, not allowing the energy from the heart to flow naturally, holding back. It can be a decision, in which case, if it's a decision you need to make, you need to go somewhere quietly, sit and think and use your intellect. This is not, in that case, an emotional card. As you can see, there is no emotion expressed in this card. But you could also be withholding your emotions and holding back, okay? While in this case, as you can see, there are quite big waves in the background. So the emotions might be overwhelming you, but you're not allowing them to be expressed. Here we've got the Wands, the 10 of Wands. So coming to the end of something, your responsibilities, your burdens, coming to an end. It's actually in the reverse position, so this is how we should be looking at it. So in the reverse position, you're going to make a big step forward. All of those responsibilities, those burdens, the weights, things that have felt heavy are going to be coming off you soon. And this is better times ahead. So better times ahead, that responsibility, those burdens, they'll soon be gone, but it's going to take a little bit longer perhaps. This healing is a bit delayed. Here we've got the Two of Wands. So Two of Wands, but again in the reverse position. So this Two of Wands is about expansion, considering travel perhaps, places you might like to go, things you might like to do, cities you might like to see, and places you might like to explore. Perhaps you're ready to take a trip or a journey. Perhaps you just like to expand from where you are. So that is possible. This Eight of Wands is flowering and creativity and exploring and letting the energy flow. This perhaps is holding back from allowing yourself to expand, holding back from perhaps planning a trip or travelling, being a bit restrictive. Here we've got the Sun in the reverse position. So the Sun in the upright position is happiness and success. Okay, victory, happiness, success. It can be a child being born. It can be a rebirthing. So it's in the reverse position. We were talking about love before, and we were talking about the two. Make sure you haven't got your back turned to your partner, otherwise it will restrict your flow of happiness and success. So there may be some sort of delay here with this success, but even in the reverse position, the Sun on the table means that there's some good times ahead. Okay, but it does look like happiness. These two cats are of the one mind. They're like a pair, so they are of the same mind. They are not separated. They stay connected even when they're not engaging with each other. They still remain connected. Okay, there's no separation there. They are totally connected. And again, these cats have both got little collars on again. Perhaps this is again this energy of neither one of you expressing what you need to express to find that happiness. Now we've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is this independent wealth, money that you've earned for yourself. So abundance and plenty, a lot of self-respect, a lot of dignity. Now, I did say perhaps that you are not showing yourself sufficient love and kindness. Perhaps you're overly critical of yourself. It does feel that you don't have the kind of self-respect that you need or that you deserve. You do need to listen here. They've got a little bird there. So the bird is intuition. Listen to your intuition. There's no need for you to feel like a lack of self-respect. You've earned your money, so you've done the hard work. You've put in lots of effort. You need to give yourself credit for everything you've done and all the hard work that you've put in. Okay, give yourself the self-respect you deserve. The healing in this situation is going to take a little bit longer. You're working on it yourself. You're getting there, but it hasn't quite finished yet. So through March, again, it will continue this healing. So listen to your intuition. Try and connect more with yourself. Try and connect more with your emotions. Allow things to flow a little bit more. And if you go with the flow a little bit more, then you will probably get a better outcome, because you will then see more expressions of love and you will have greater happiness. Okay? So again, that's talking here about allowing the emotions to flow a little bit more, going with the flow a little bit more. But the happiness card is here on the table, so it does look like a beautiful, again, this is that radiance from the sun, so that can be, again, a similarity to sort of that daffodil that I was talking, that sparkling energy coming towards you. And I did say that there was also somebody was trying to burn off that energy, but the cosmic wind was actually protecting it and blowing that fire away. So I think that state of happiness, that goodness that is coming to you, that expressive love, the things that make your heart just pop with joy, that is there on the table. But perhaps you need to be more expressive. Okay, so do be more expressive. Do declare your feelings a little bit more. Do go with the flow a little bit more. And perhaps this will be released. Then that sunshine can be released. Thank you very much for watching, Virgo. I do hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.